So Alice has gotten a little pottery wheel. I'll show you the components for this thing in a minute for sanding and polishing her bottles to get the edges smooth. So she's got this little pottery wheel that she's adding water to spray to keep it lubricated. But she had a really cool idea and it seems to be working very well. So this is the pottery wheel box that she purchased. I think she got it on Amazon. Came with all kinds of pottery tools and things. But she also purchased this hook and loop tape. And so she took the adhesive for the hook and loop, the sanding disc, which are these, up to 7,000 grit, starting with 60. She's actually got 70 on the wheel now. But the hook and loop, she cut it to fit the disc and used the adhesive to put it on the little pottery wheel. So that's working very well.
And I can slow it down. With a drill, I couldn't slow it.
Yeah, originally we thought about using a drill for this, mounted on the workbench, but this is a small, inexpensive pottery wheel for grinding the glass bottles after she cuts them. It's working pretty good.
So far, anyway. This one's taking forever.
So there was a chip in the glass. Yeah, you can see the edge of this where it was cut wasn't quite straight, so we're grinding it down. Looks like your second bottle to cut.
Or my first. I don't know which one was. But this was the other one. It looks pretty good for a 60. No, are we on 60 or an 80?
We're on 80 grit right now.
Yeah.
Just trying to grind it down so it's at least level.
Yeah, kind of smooth. Almost there. And then after this one, I'll switch to the next one up. Is that 120?
Yep, after you get it leveled off.
Yeah.
And we just have a little spray bottle to keep it lubricated.
See, look. See how that just does not.
Yeah, it didn't cut quite straight. But for just starting out with glass cutting, not bad at all. Nice little project. But the straighter you get the cuts to begin with on your saw, on your glass cutting tile saw, your wet tile saw, the less sanding you're gonna have to do to get it level.
So there was somebody I saw doing this gave a tip to cut backwards, so stand behind and cut that way. But I didn't want to do that the first time I cut. I wanted to see what was going on. But now I think, and the reason was so that you wouldn't get water splash on you. But I couldn't see what the cut. I couldn't see. But I think if I stand behind it, I'll be able to see the cutting wheel cutting the blade. When you stand in front of it, you can't see anything. All you can do is, just be, aware that it is being cut, but you can't see where it's cutting. The next time I think I'll stand behind it. So the idea is that when it's tile, because it's actually a tile cutter, it's flat, you can see what you're doing, but when you have a big bottle, you can't see it's not a blade, you can't see the cutting wheel when it's touching the glass, so that was difficult. So I think I'll turn it around and see how that goes. Okay, so this is coming off. This is the 80. And this is wet dry. We had to look hard to find wet dry sandpaper. And it comes in a 6-inch round, and this was 6 inches, the pottery wheel, so I thought, well, that's a no-brainer. Okay.
Wasn't it clever to take the hook and loop and
Oh, yeah.
adhere it to the wheel?
Yeah, well, thank you, Mr. Amazon. He had a huge sheet of hook and loop. And you could buy either the hook or the loop, but I didn't know which one I was going to need. So I bought both. It was what? Cheap. $10 maybe. Okay, and here goes the 120. And I'll do one of these first. It's still got, but it's only 120. Still has ways to go, right? It's kind of relaxing. And I mean, it's full of chips. Oh, it's not as full of chips with this one. The other one, the lower disc, the 80, I ran my finger in there and just had all kinds of glass on it. Point is, these gloves are important.
Not so much for the breaking of the bottle, but for all the little shards of glass.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I mean, look on the counter. I mean, that's just...
I don't know if you can see that on camera, but from the original cutting, there was quite a few chips that ended up on the workbench.
And we thought we'd gotten them all up, and we moved the cutter, and there they were underneath. They go everywhere. About finished with this one on the 120. This is the problem area right here. It's much better. It's still not great. It's a lot better than it was. This is the problem right in here. Okay, there goes. That's it.
So you're switching from 180 to
from 120. From 120, yeah.
To 240, and we're going to let those pads dry out and use them again?
If they're still gritty. Here's 240.
Multiple uses for a pottery wheel.
Well, you can't use pottery on it anymore.
Sure you can. Get another wheel.
I don't think you can take the wheel off. Anyway.
Take the wheel off. It's got a set screw in it. I know it comes off.
That's another thing. This is my current thing. Oh, I want to do the one that we were having so much trouble with first. Okay, this is our trouble issue, or issue area right here. It's very uneven. I mean, it can be uneven, but it's very chippy. I mean, I'm not doing this for anything but, you know, maybe a vase. Just trying to learn, cut and learn. Okay. Shinier. Our issue area is still an issue. Just not sure about it. It looks like it's thicker here and then it gets thinner. Maybe it's just the way the glass is. Maybe I'm just wishing, blaming it on something else other than myself. Get some more water. So this is the bottle that's been giving me grief this evening. I've been working on it. I'm still just on the 240 grit. So we have lots more finer papers that we can use, but I mean, it's gotten better. That's the chippy part. It's gotten a lot better than it was when we started. So it's a relaxing activity. It will take a long time to get through all the papers, and I've got some sauerkraut waiting on me I've got to put in the crock. So I think I'm going to be done for tonight with the 240. Take this off and clean it up and head in to get my sauerkraut in the crock. We're done for this evening, so if you like the video, please like it, and if you would like to subscribe, please do that too. Thank you.